Hi, my name is Nawal Sufia binti Mahbub, and I am going to present to you the objectives of our project. The first objective is to set up a simple network using a simulation tool called Cisco Packet Tracer. Next is to check the IP address of devices that are connected to your network using the command prompt. And then the next one is to share file between PC in a network using command prompt, and then to view a list of stations that are connected in a network using a command prompt. And the second last one is to check a connection between devices in a network using command prompt. And lastly is to set up a wireless or wired network.
Hi, my name is Arifa Zulaika, and today I'm going to guide you through the step of setting up a network using Cisco Packet Tracer. First, open the Cisco Packet Tracer and create a new file. Ensure that your workspace is blank to start fresh with your network setup. Next, choose the devices you need. In this demonstration, I will be using 3 PCs, 1 FTP server, and 1 router. Begin by selecting these devices from the device list and placing them in your workspace. Now, it's time to connect the devices. Use a copper straight-through wire for the connection. Connect the PC1 and PC2 to the fast Ethernet ports of the switch. Do the same for PC3. Then, connect the FTP server to another Ethernet port on the switch. Finally, connect the switch to the router using the Gigabit Ethernet port. The hardware setup is now complete, but the network isn't fully operational yet. We need to configure the IP addresses, subnet masks, and default gateways for each device to ensure effective communication within the local network. Here is the list of IP addresses, subnet masks, and default gateways used for each device in this slide. Don't forget to configure the router with the appropriate IP address and subnet mask for its interface connected to the switch. Additionally, you need to enable the necessary ports on the router and the switches, such as the FTP and the Ethernet ports. This will allow you file transfers between devices and ensure the network connection are working properly. Once all the configurations are complete, you can run the simulation to test the network. With this setup, you'll be able to see how the network operates and facilitates communication between devices. In summary, setting up a network in Cisco Packet Tracer involves selecting the appropriate devices, making physical connection, and configuring network settings. This hands-on approach helps us to understand the principle of network design and operation in a simulated environment, which is invaluable for a real-world application. I will pass the detail of the explanation of sending the file, messages, and checking the connection to my friends. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nafifi Shamiza and I will be explaining the process of file sharing. Firstly, on server, click Services and FTP tab. On user setup, fill the username and the password. Given the picture below, we set up the username and password as ITT. Click write all the permissions, which is write, read, delete, rename, and list. On PC1, click Desktop tab and then Text Editor. Write the message that we want in that file and save. The name of the file we created is hi. Back to the server, click Command Prompt, access the FTP by writing the server address next to it. It will then ask for login. Insert the username and password that we set up earlier. Next, to upload the file, still in the command prompt, type FTP and put our file name .txt. To download the file on another PC, open the PC that we want to download the file, go to the desktop tab, and click the command prompt. Access the FTP, login, and prompt command as ftp-get filename.txt. It will then show the file transferring is completed.
Next, I will be explaining how to check the connectivity between the PCs. So first, we have to choose which PC do we want to connect with. So for example, we are using PC1 and PC2. And the first step is you have to open the command prompt on the desktop tab of PC1. And then you have to type ping and then type the IP address of PC2. And then when you press enter, the outcome should be like what is shown. And that is how you know the connectivity is successful.
Hi, my name is Irene
Syairah binti Muhammad Zamri, 2023-802694, will be explaining on how to check the IP address using command prompt. First, select any PC you want to check the IP address. Go to desktop and choose command prompt. Enter the command, which is ipconfig, and it will display the IP address for the PC. As you can see in the picture, the IPv4 for PC1 is 192.168.0.2. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and the default gateway is 192.168.0.1. Use the same step to check IP address for the other PCs.
Next, I will now explain on how to send message between devices. Firstly, click the Add CPU icon that looks like an envelope. Click any PC as source and then click another PC as destination to send the message. At the simulation panel on the right, click the play button. After the process is ended, we can see the message is successfully sent or failed at the bottom right panel. Based on the simulation that we have done, we successfully sent the message from PC1 to PC3.
Hello, my name is Saratul Najla binti Abdul Halim, and today I'm going to show you how to view the list of stations for our application. So first, you have to click on the router, and once you've clicked on that, you have to click on the CLI button, and then you have to type in enable and press enter. And after that, you have to type in show IP ERP and you press enter. And once you press enter, you could see that the list of stations has been shown, and that's it for how to view list of station. Thank you.
For the conclusions, we are able to design and configure a simple network using the Cisco Packet Tracer Simulation tool. We understand how to enable file sharing on PCs and use command prompt commands to share and access files across the network. We are proficient in using ping command to test and verify the connection between network devices. We know how to use the ipconfig command to check the IP addresses assigned to devices within the network. We are able to use the arp-a command to view a list of devices connected to the network. We are able to send messages between devices on the network. Manage Engine OP Manager is a valuable tool for network administrators to monitor and maintain their network infrastructure.